Hey, you right? How's it going? Just setting up the stream. Should be ready to go in a few minutes. All right. Let's see if we can't trade for 3 Ho-EXs. Thanks for tuning in already. If you have tuned in at this point, I'm just trying to get some Ho-Os for a potentially fun deck that I might want to play. How many Jirachis? I have a lot of Jirachis. This might be helpful to just trade for. I don't know what Jirachis are going for these days, but it'd be good to have a Ho-Oh. But I kind of want the old Ho-Oh for some expanded testing, but we'll see if we can get that. I keep falling for that one because I have so many compressors that I don't mind just giving them away. It's not the right one. I wish I could filter it to the Ho that I want, but probably not going to happen. I wonder what deck that guy wants to build. What do I think of Turbo Lapras and Expanded? It's kind of hard to know without knowing exactly what the meta is. Like, is it playing things like Fury Belt so it can survive night marches more, or I don't know. It's just, the thing with Turbo Lapras in my head is it doesn't sound unfair, and I think in Expanded, your deck has to be unfair. I'm giving 1 Lampent for a Ho-EX. I mean, sure. It's not the right Ho-EX by any stretch of the imagination, but that's a weird trade. I'll take it. Alright. So, I guess I'm not getting the Ho-Os in time, but I have a load of other decks I can play. So, I'm going to kick off the stream by playing some decks that you might see at Worlds tomorrow. So, I will start off by playing a deck that I personally like quite a lot. It'll probably be my second or third choice going into Worlds. That's Decidueye with the Rainbow Energy focus. I quite like the idea of it. My cat is conked out. So I didn't get a chance to have a look at what I'm up against, but it doesn't look like I get to go first, so I'm already sad. I hate that 50-50. Alright, let's hope for a good hand. I thought that was my hand again. That's... I mean, with a forest, it becomes pretty cool. But yeah, whilst I don't know the expanded meta right now, it's something that I will be extensively researching. Trust me. I think what I'm gonna do is likely settle on playing Xerneas for Dortmund. So Dortmund is, if you don't know, Dortmund is the first regional, well, the second regional this season, the first regional post-rotation. That'll happen mid-September. Just booking the flights for it, probably tonight or tomorrow actually. And then that's standard. And then 2 weeks after, there's a SPE in Bilbao, which is expanded. Likely going to both events. Look, this deck's good, right? This deck's good. But yeah, likely going to both events. Standard will take time to settle, but one thing that I think is very settled is I think Xerneas will be strong. I actually think it'll be better post rotation than it is currently, and I'd play it for Worlds right now. So that's how strong I think Xerneas will be. So I'm gonna settle on Xerneas, a deck that I'm comfortable with. That's not the top deck we were after. So we Beacon Prey. Attach the DC because Rainbow's a bit more versatile. I'm gonna get out a Ninetales on the off chance that we can kind of sit behind it and build up. And there's every chance that he actually just don't has an out to a load of Ninetales. It's possible. Unlikely. This is one jazzy tune. Tell me if the music's too loud as well. It's really hard to tell without being able to watch the stream. All I'm kind of relying on is like little bars going left and right on my OBS. Yeah, so yeah, I'm definitely going to be practicing a lot of expanded, so I think it's something that's important for me to really learn up on. What am I thinking for expanded? I was thinking Trevenant, but some of you watched my stream last week. And if you did, you know that I will not be thinking Trevenant anymore. Okay, so he has Alola Ninetales to be able to deal with Alola Ninetales in theory. Yeah. I get the first hit on though. I think with this kind of hand, I think you just end here. Yeah. When am I flying to Anaheim? I'm cutting it fine, right? Last minute flight to Anaheim. Nah, I'm not going to Anaheim. If you're not aware, I'm not going to Worlds this year. Decided to take a few different holidays instead. I wasn't when Anaheim was announced last year, I wasn't super excited. And that's an understatement. None of these are DC. Yeah, I wasn't super excited about the prospect of going to Anaheim. I'm more at the point where Worlds to me is a really fun holiday, and Anaheim didn't scream that to me. I might be wrong. People are probably having a fantastic time out there right now, but I kind of lost motivation to really go for that. I'm a day two or nothing kind of invite guy. I'd really have to put a lot of time into making sure I make that day two invite, and I didn't think that it was. I think my money was better saved for paying for actual holidays. So I mean, part of that was going to the American Internationals. That was a really cool experience and really actually reignited my interest in the game. So I'm really happy I went. It was the most fun tournament I've been to in a very long time. I can say that for sure. Right. Just working out this turn, but I'm pretty sure I float stone Decidueye here and then just Sycamore and hope. Oh no, that's definitely not the right play. Oh, god damn it. You know what? This is always the right play. Attack him with Decidueye here was fine. I got so much that I could have used. Oh no. I haven't lost yet. I've already made a misplay, so so don't worry, I've got you covered there. I'm thinking that this happens. Let me grab a Dartrix. So yeah, whilst I'm not going Worlds this year, I'm 100% going for top 22 next year. I've had a semi-good start to the season now, so I got my top 32 points at Liverpool with Xerneas. Was a bit disappointed not to do a little bit better. I really thought I had a good chance going into the tournament, however things just didn't quite pan out in top 32. But I'm happy. I feel like I've got a deck that I feel comfortable and confident that will see me through multiple formats. Not formats, but well, formats in the sense of like different time formats. So new sets come out, Xerneas I think will still be strong, etc. So I'm happy I've got something in that sense. So it's more just finding. There's going to be a lot more expanded events this season. It seems like it'll be pretty important for me to find out what I should play in those events. So it's something I'll be keeping my eye out on. Well, there's the rough seas. This match just got a lot slower. What's good for me is my deck's a lot thicker, so unlikely it goes to deck out, but if it does, then I will win. I'm gonna represent. I'm not gonna represent that I'm going for a deck out win. This is risky. I definitely had another Decidueye ping last turn, didn't I? I've seen nothing. Oh, Elixir's and Aquapatch. Okay. Cool. Mark is too scared of VS Seeker and Shaman and rather fly to USA to play standard. He's not crazy. He's not crazy. Like we talk about it a lot in. Maybe I don't Sycamore here because I don't need anything, right? We do talk about it a lot, quite a lot in complexity chat. You know, kind of what's cost effective, etc. And America's not too expensive to go to at times if you book smart. Oh, there's the win. Cool. I mean, I had 2 Decidueye and a Tapu Lele he could knock out on bench, but it would require a lot to do so. I'm not going to count out going to America for regionals, however, I'm not going to lie and say that I'd imagine USA regionals would be very hard. And if I'm going for top 22, would it maybe be more prudent to learn expanded and go to some SPs in Europe? Just my personal point of view. Plus, there are SPs in places that I am in love with this season. I've always wanted to go to Spain. Almost did this year for an SP, but I didn't in the end. And there's Prague. My favorite ever tournament was in Prague, or one of my favorite. So yeah, definitely. Do I need this? Probably not. I'm so bad at this game. I've already made misplays. This game, like, ugh. Yeah. To be fair, that ARG tournament was, there were some questionable things that happened, but retreating here just because I'm kind of worried about Drampa. Just knocking off the rainbow energy very easily. I do run Bridget. It's currently in my hand. Oh, is this a matchup? Oh, sorry, I wasn't trying to be Saki. Okay. He's not really threatening too much. I can beacon and chill. Toss a rainbow here. I mean, it's very likely this Vulpix gets knocked out, but that's fine in general. That's not stand in, is it? What am I doing? That's not legal. What's going on here? Am I playing expanded? Is this what's going on? Am I playing expanded? I think I might be playing expanded. Well, this just changes everything. I'm so confused. How am I playing expanded? For God's sake, right. I need to quickly. Where the hell is my notepad? I need to invalidate some of my data. Let's just put it that way. So I guess we just Sycamore. We kind of want the DC and another Decidueye going. More clips. I have actually played, turns out I've played Expanded since last stream. I didn't get a DC. But the turn's not over. It's doable. Yeah, I'm still in expanded queue, it must be. I think, Ultra Ball, no! Gets this for 7. Ugh. Ugh. Please. Even though I have Tapu Lele, I'm gonna get a Sycamore out, I think. Definitely Floatstone. Actually, let's do that. Okay. I don't know how much this changes. Like, the scariest thing in Expanded is probably turn 1 gets this, so... There's no way Zoroark's legal. This is black and white. I think this would played if Zoroark was legal. It's just weird. I feel like I played against the standard deck last... Ah, oh, Delinquent. Okay. That, and Floatstone, I guess. Oh, Righteous Edge. That's a pretty good top deck. Oh well, we'll soldier on through this expanded game and then... I swear that last game was just not expanded either though. Like, it was... From what I could tell, a full-on... standard deck, right? It's my last supporter in the deck. Okay, so this is hard because this Decidueye almost can never attack because I only play special energies. Silly me. Percent Joe has of making day 2. I kind of like his chances, I'm not gonna lie. I think he'll make a good play. Unfortunately, probably not Xerneas, but I think he'll pick a good deck, and he's a good player. I like his chances. Why not Joe? Why couldn't he be the next world champion? Tell me that. Oh. So my good chance of making day 2 is wildly different to everyone else's good chance of making day 2. I would have him at like maybe on a coin flip. That's not being harsh, that's just being day 2 is day 1 is not easy. And putting it on a coin flip, in my eyes, says that he's better than like 80% of the people in the room. who's in that bet? So who's like who's betting that he's not making day two? True, Jack was at 100%. I guess I'm a pessimist. How about that? I never knew. Damn, he had the choice band. I was hoping not. It would have meant a really awkward turn for him where he could just about couldn't knock me out, but Colress cheater. Ugh. Oh, for God's sake. Two enhanced hammers. Ugh. It's so dirty. So dirty. Hey, £2, £2. Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do for £2. So I'm not too sure what to promote here. Wish I had a floatstone. I need like one more card in my hand before I can start going back off again. I didn't have any supporters in my deck, I don't think. Which means my Tapu Lele isn't doing much. Let's see what we get from our prize. Floatstone. Hey, okay. He doesn't promote what I want him to promote, so I think we chill. We just chill. Ugh. This is so hard. That's enough. I mean, do you even play this Zoroark? If you have a choice? Especially if Zoroark break, maybe maybe stand-in Zoroark's just better. I'm happy to hear that Jack has 100% faith in Joe though. It's true bromance. I'm apparently only at 50% bromance, so... Okay. So this shouldn't knock me out. Field Blower. Is that my last forest? That's my last forest. Alrighty, so can we knock this dude out? Yes, we can. It's gonna be hard though, because he always has another Righteous Edge if he needs to. Right. I don't see what, if anything's gonna help me here. I think we just need to get another dude out. So I have two, thing is I have nothing here that I can get rid of. I actually don't have anything I can get rid of here. I'd love to get a Rowlet on the bench so I could rescue Stretcher for the Dart Tricks, because I've only got two Dart. I've used all my Dart Tricks. So I'm just gonna have to play it safe and play it, well, not safe, but play it slow. I don't know if Mark's ever. Oh, Mark, I'm sure Mark. Oh yeah, Mango is out like a light. He's being adorable. I guess Mark made it through day one, and the time that I tried day one, I didn't. So he probably thinks it's easier than I do. I don't know. He can. I think Mango can hear this jamming music, so he's kind of perked up. Trying to think where this is from. It's definitely Pokemon Colosseum. Oh yeah, I guess it's only 4-2. I feel like, yeah, every time that I've done, the time that I went to day one and the time that I spectated day one, it's just been it's been a 5-2 affair. Ah, Levelable. Cool. This is such a tune. So, I kind of put him in a position where he actually has to Righteous Edge next turn. It's not convenient for him. And it means that I can just knock him out with snipes. Ah, okay. Interesting. I don't know, Mango seems to have it out for Joe. Every time he's around the house, he's on the pounce to take out Joe, that's for sure. I'd really like a VS Seeker right about now. Let's go for it. Nope. Does that change anything? A little bit. Yeah, I'm excited to watch tomorrow. Am I field blower in here? Do I field blower? Field blower gets rid of float stone, which means you can't retreat into Dramper, but the Dramper, yeah, yeah, that's fine. Hopefully, so what we'll be doing is so a bunch of us are going to Charlie Powell's house. Don't know if you know Charlie, but he's he used to be one of the better players in the UK. We're gonna go hopefully set up multiple TVs, and I know he's got 2 TVs in the front room, so set up 2 TVs, just chill out and watch everything at all times. I love VGC and TCG, so it'll be really good fun. I remember we had a US Nationals. Oh no! US Nationals viewing party last year, and we set up 2 TVs, and it was really good fun. So yeah, a bunch of us will be going to that. Alright, screw expanded. I only lost because of his expanded cards. Like, seriously, what could I have done? That Colress. Game changing, right? Alright. Yeah, concentrating on 2 things hard. 2 things at the same time is hard, but I just hope that it's at a point where they're just playing. They kind of intertwine. One plays in the other, kind of thing. Who knows? We'll see. Alright. Let's play some BDIF. The deck that should won her. I could have turned one Bridgetted, but I was going for gold. I did not get gold. Hey Venomous, whoa, how's it going? We came just in time to see the deck that should have won Worlds this year, which is not yet happened yet, but I'm really interested to see Glisopod's impact on Worlds, because right now I'm not in a position where I think it's any good at all. Interesting hand. Very workable. Going second, it's not too bad. I need a elixir to hit, of course, so I'm hoping I top deck something I can burn, and then I can Oranguru for 3. It's actually a pretty decent hand. Volcanion. So Volcanion should be a decent matchup. Bunch of weird decks. So I was going to say Volcanion's not too bad a matchup, and actually it's a pretty good matchup, but it's scary when they Kawaii. It's very scary when they Kawaii. See, that's a card I kind of want to keep. But hitting this elixir is more important. So, see, I'll miss the turn 1 Bridget as Decidueye, but I won't miss it as Xerneas, because I actually know what I'm doing with this deck. Oh god, that sounds disgusting. Honch Crow as well. Ugh. What's prized? 1 E-Hammer prized is good. Definitely don't need that. Okay. 1 fairy, 1 DC. Alright. Come on, Elixir. You got me. You've not got me. Oh, hold my hand. Well, it's a good thing I get rid of the XP share, right? Cool. Happy days. I mean, not happy days, because this Volcanion's about to tear this Xerneas in two. And then he's gonna do this by, like, Guzma and Guzma, Guzma. Coco Honchcrow is a deck I've always wanted to try. Oh, this is so disgusting. You know what? Energy could have gone on to Tapu Lele and that would still be fantastic. Oh, God. Maybe this is the reason Xerneas isn't very good. It really doesn't like turn one Huawei. Really doesn't like it. Alright. No, he shouldn't have attached 4, but... But oh well. What you gonna do, eh? Where's my Regirock? Alright. So, Guzma, I cry. So part of the reason why after rotation this isn't as easy to pull off is you lose VS Seeker, so you can't pull off the Guzma, Guzma, Guzma as often. That was not the strongest of turns. I attack him with Lele here. I do 150. But then he knocks me out, most likely. Am I playing Komodo? Is that what's happening? Playing the Fairy Garden because if I don't hit the break, I'm just gonna attack with Lele here. Yeah. We'll band it up, I think. So I'm doing 120. Do I need to band? No, I don't need to band. Hey, I will always say this, Komo has an insane matchup versus Decidueye. Insane. Unbeatable, I hear. Oh, hard game. I have no idea what Shining Legend Super does, to be honest. I guess I'm attacking with Oranguru, right? Oh, really? That sounds obnoxious. So Oranguru's hitting for enough. Is that the play? Maybe not. Maybe I save Oranguru. That's pretty insane for a basic. That's, I mean, all the more reason to like that I'm playing Xerneas, right? I'm not scared of that kind of thing. No EXP share's a bit of a bummer, but I only had one left in deck, so. Okay, that's all right. That's a pretty good 2 prizes there, to be honest. See what he does. Oh, the Fury Belt on Xerneas is not fun news. Not fun at all. Okay. So he has nothing. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 120, 140, 160, 180. Which isn't a knockout on Xerneas, but it is a knockout on Volcanion, so let's do that. We'll grab ourselves Sycamore or something here. Maybe Bridget. No, Sycamore. I don't have time to bridge it. I guess we Lysander. I'm doing 200 damage. That's so close to. Ugh. The thing is, they know I'm so out of touch with Pokemon, and everyone else is so on the ball with Pokemon. I don't think they believe anything I say right now. I wouldn't believe myself if I said there was a VS Seeker reprint. I won! So I faced down the worst start possible, and well, the hardest start possible in this matchup, and I won. So pretty happy about that. I mean, water's the most likely, right? Okay. Cool. I've kept up my record of not losing with Xerneas on stream. It's been a while, I think. Play another game. After this, I might migrate to post-rotation decks. I do actually have a tournament in this format. I have a League Cup likely that I'm going to in Chesterfield, I think. Last time I went there for a Cities, I actually won that with Mega Mewtwo, so I'll be happy to replicate that again with Xerneas. Because I'm definitely playing Xerneas. Loughborough's the 3rd of September, I believe. So the one, so 3rd of September, I believe, is post-rotation. So pre-rotation is next, not this weekend, but next weekend. No, yeah, next Sunday. Field. Will I be going down to Swansea and Cardiff Cups? I need to be desperate for points. I'll be totally honest. It would be nice to, but I genuinely would need to be desperate for points. I'm not going to beat around the bush there. When is it? When is Swansea/Cardiff? Oh no, not another turn 1 Quaway. Oh. This is a lot scarier than Volcanion. I mean, I used to go to Wales all the time for events, so... Oh wow. No turn 1 Huawei. Yeah, I used to go to Deborah's events quite often, just usually wasn't anything else going on over the those weekends, and I used to travel a lot more for Pokemon. Alright. I have quite a hard choice here. And it involves the fact that I am likely going to draw dead for the rest of this game. But we bridge it in. Can't even Oranguru draw. It's very sad. However, I think it would be too slow if we don't bridge it here. Next turn I might be able to draw for 1 or something. If the card that I draw is like an insta-play card. I should learn from my previous game and attach an energy to Tapu Lele, but I have the DC in my hand this time, so I'm gonna play with that fact. I mean, all he needs is an elixir to get going with Volcanion and start taking knockouts. But if he does that, I'll elixir him. I'll DC him back, and hopefully have some space to Oranguru. If not, I'll Hex, and Hex isn't too bad. Yeah. Huawei. Interesting. Very interesting. See, I don't mind Huawei there. So I can thin my hand effectively now. This DC placement is actually really hard because as much as I want to attach it to Tapu Lele, I'm scared of him just being able to Lysa Tapu Lele and knock it out, and there goes 2 energy. So I'm going to put it on Oranguru and just Geomancy 1 energy on. I think it's the safest thing to do right about now. We will choice band a random Xerneas here. And we'll break evolve here, and now we'll hopefully get a supporter off this. Be good, be nice. I mean, I get a supporter, but alright. I think I'm gonna have to Hex. The reason I Hex is I'm not scared of anything in particular, but next turn I need to draw that 1 extra card of Oranguru, and that is a way to do it. So would Geomancy. Yeah. I have a Super Rod, so if he knocks out this Xerneas break, then I can Super Rod it back in. I need to try out these Huawei lists. I was kind of initially put off by Huawei just looking at it, but a lot of people seem to be playing it on ladder, and they can't all be wrong, right? Oh, where's Manga Gum? Oh. He never leaves the room. Something's up. Oh, N. Oh, N. Oh, I still draw like poo. It's really bad because I don't even have the energy the energy to attack with Tapu Lele here, which is what I'd ideally like to do. Really, really bad. Okay. Slightly better. Dream big. Dream big. Alright, what am I doing? I'm gonna... grab that sycamore. So... the XP share this. Choice... do I need to choice band? I'm hitting for 120. I think choice band's better served on something else. There's a chance that I can't attack this turn as well, so let's do this. I've got the Fairy Garden. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 120, 140, 160. Are we knocking it out? 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 120, 140, 160. We're knocking this bad boy out. How about that? Pretty good. We also can get rid of this bloody E-hammer and use that to draw more cards. All around, pretty good turn. I wasn't even thinking I could knock it out this turn. Good thing I did the math. This deck just accidentally ramps up really quickly and you just don't even notice it sometimes. Cool. Damn. This is like turn 2 or 3. 3 probably, right? So he probably knocks out this break. How good is my counting? I think ever since Mewtwo Wars, counting in multiples of 20 has been a key aspect which I have lacked, and it's something that I have to be meticulous about because I don't trust myself. I'm literally like 1, 2, 3 times by 2, 60. Alright, so he takes a knockout here. Without a field blower, he's just gonna get punched back in the face. Or a Fury Belt. Before I played this deck, I played Darkrai for a lot of last season, so I'm very much used to these kind of decks. Yeah, I played Yveltal as well. In fact, Yveltal's deck I've definitely played the most of ever, and probably had the most success with. Wishful Baton. You know when that's actually kind of annoying? That's right now. Right now that's happening. That's cool. I hate it. It's pretty cool. Not gonna lie. Ugh. Okay. We'll live, I'm sure. Let's just end him. Maybe we do, maybe we don't. I mean, this back in. The Super Rods have come at the perfect time this game. Absolutely perfect. It's so rare that that happens, so I always thank the deck when it does. I have 3 elixirs left, so I'm feeling pretty good. These elixirs are going to be very important for the math later on. If he Wishful Battens onto another Pokemon, I want to be able to knock it out straight away. And to do that, I need these elixirs, because once the Xerneas break goes down, I do not have any more choice bands, I think. No, I have one more, I lie. But Okay, we got a lot of energy there. Ah, thank God. Cool. Oh, that reprint box is really interesting. Kind of tempted, but I don't actually really play with bling. I don't particularly like. There's certain full arts that I like and I'd play with them, but in general, I'm not a huge fan of full arts. So I'm not too sure if it's something I'll be going for. The reason I didn't instruct was I didn't want to. I didn't need. I didn't want to see that. Like the way I lose is if I instruct there into fairy energies and then can't sycamore because of that. Um, I win, right? 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 121, 40. Cool. Xerneas beats Volcanion again. I'm telling you, Xerneas for worlds. Telling you. Literally the only thing I'm scared of as Xerneas going into that worlds format is Gliscopod, and I think Gliscopod is poo, personally. What have you missed? You've missed me playing Standard decks and Expanded because I didn't realise that I was playing the Expanded queue. And losing and winning one, to be fair. But the deck I played against was all Standard as well, so he probably did the same thing. All right. So I'm actually going to go into. It's Luke. I'm going to play some rotated decks, or potion decks. I had more than this. Apparently I've only got 2, but... No. So I'm going to play post-rotation decks against... I don't even know what's in this list. Post-rotation decks against current format. I just need to check that it's all good. I'm sure the list is pants, but I'm rubbish at building new decks. Yeah, Gliscopod's scary because it can get turn 1, 130, or 140, or whatever it wants to do. Turn 1, 140 is not nice to play against. Like in that matchup, you kind of want to go second, just so you get 1 Geomancy off before it dies. Oh, Mango. Hello. I need a Mango Cam. Definitely need a Mango Cam. Is this my... Oh, Mango's going nuts. No, that doesn't work. Ow, ow, Mango. Wire is not a toy. Wire is not a toy. Although, I'm currently having trouble. No! Oh, for God's sake, Mango. Ugh. He's looking at me like I'm gonna punch him. Ow. Whoa! Did I mulligan a bloody... mulligan the bloody Talonflame? Oh! No, I can put a Talonflame... Ah! I mean... Wait, I'm so confused. I'm so confused. Oh my god. This new mulligan system I'm sure is good, but I don't understand it. Kinda hoping my opponent ends me here. I don't think Talonflame is the way to play this deck. I'm gonna say that right now. Nice and early. I'm already thinking about... I built the deck and I'm already thinking about taking Talonflames out. And I started it. That's how bad I think it is. I started it and I'm like, maybe this isn't... Maybe this isn't what... Oh god. Well, he has nothing. But I have nothing. How unfair is this? Like, what do? Like, you N, right? But N sucks. Choice Fan's so good in this matchup as well. Greedy N. Oh. Forfeit. Right. I'm taking the Talonflame straight out. For Energy Lotto would be nice. Would be very nice, not gonna lie. Okay, what do we want more of? I want more Revo Soda. I probably want another Brooklet Hill. So hard to get Froakies out now. Do you bridge it? Bridge it, maybe? To bridge it? God, that's so stupid. What am I even thinking? Super Rod. Is there a call for family Pokemon? I don't even know. Second star you. We'll play with this. So on that topic, where did you hear that? Because that is saucy information. That is super saucy information. Usually I hear about these things, so... This is the first time I think I've ever played against Gardevoir. Interesting. I guess we don't attach energy here. Yeah, we do. I only ask because... fair. I don't know. I'm semi-skeptical. I just think he's been banned from Pokemon personally, but... just has a way of avoiding trouble, even when he should be in trouble. You know what I mean? I just can never believe things like that. I just never believe when he's in trouble, because he just wiggles his way out at all times. Alright, that's a pretty scary start. Ends a fantastic, fantastic draw. I'm so happy. You could run a Leyland Vulpix with Beacon, but I think you'd have to play a heavy Wally for that because it's so slow. It's so slow. Alright, things are starting to get scary. Oh, I did not want to see DC there. Oh, for God's sake. Oh, so he did. Oh, Secret Infinite Force requires a fairy energy. I actually did not know that. Cool. Happy days. I think. Do we ever Shadow Stitch in here? Do we ever protect the Greninja? I think we protect the Greninja. Super defensive play. The right one. I'm not experienced enough with Greninja to know what the right play was there. This is particularly weak to Guzma, is what I'm thinking. And now that he has Gallade Octillery online, it's definitely something I need to be worried about. He's kind of going all in on this one Gardevoir. What is it hitting for right now? 120? So he is knocking out Greninja if he wants to. Let's see if he can premonition into what he needs. Ouch. Alright, really hoping to get a break online here. If your source is accurate. Interesting. This is really bad. Floatstone's the only tool that's worth anything in his deck. Well, it's good to know that he got what he had coming to him, I guess. Really do not know what to do here. Like, Guzma's just gonna hurt me again. But at the same time, I just have nothing going on. I really needed to star me there. Do I Shadow Stitch in? I think I need more time. It's so bad. You know, the more I keep losing with these other decks, the more this is just going to turn into a Xerneas only stream. What is this, some kind of Pokemon themed tune remix or something? I love it, whatever it is. You'd have done a greedy bubble. Problem I'd already attached to the Frogadier. I was expecting to be able to attack with the Frogadier that turn, or get a Water Shuriken off. There are many things that I wanted to do. I'm not playing Expanded. I'm playing post-rotation decks versus obviously pre-rotation decks. You can't really do anything if they can Lysander every turn. If they Lysander every turn, then they Lysander every turn, right? What do? Well, the Ultra Ball's nice. Oh, right now I'm very at one with Trevenant. Wander Energy in Standard, I don't like it personally. Alright, do you think he has Lysander again? My guess is yes. And that I can't do anything about that. I can, like, actually knock him out in one turn if all the things fall in the right place. I think I actually get rid of N here. So I'm just going to set myself up for a position where if he doesn't have the Lysander, I'm pretty happy. And if he does, then at least I'm getting all the parts back, right? It could be worse. At the end of the day, he's only taking one prize at a time, and I'm very close to, if he doesn't have it, I'm very close to being able to just knocking this Gardevoir out in one go. So he has quite a lot of cards in hand. If he can't thin it, which he can, he might not be able to do the premonition plays, but bubble time maybe, but if he has VS Seeker, he still just Guzmas out of the bubble. So, and yeah, Wonder Energy of course means that bubble is not bubble time. Yeah, I'll be honest, I've noticed that tournaments have just been so much more positive recently. It's so one person can have that much of an effect, but yep, that's correct. Sorry, Mad Captain, but these are all just words I don't know. Oh, VS Seeker. You're so cruel to me. Yeah, so if I do Shadow Stitch, then the Gardevoir can still Secret Spring, however it cuts off the rest of his combo, which is quite nice. Oh, I got the break and everything. Ugh. I'm so mad. I would have had such a good turn if I drew the Starmie. Eee. I forgot I played Rocklet Hill. Right, let's see if we can't do something, hey guys. So I think we're gonna take the damage whilst we can. We have Rescue Stretcher, right? All's good. All's good. Don't think there's any point Shadow Stitch in here, so probably should stretch it now. This will be a tough one, but in theory we can catch up in this game. In theory. In reality, it's going to be super hard. I think it involves using Shadow Stitching on a turn where I knock out a Gardevoir. End him as well. I need like all these things to line up, and hopefully he just draws quite bad from that. Looks like Mango's back. Let's see if he Lysanders my breakup again. There'd actually just be no point, to be honest. With the splash energy attached, you might as well just KO this Greninja. Same kind of deal. Hey Mango. He's looking at me like I'm a... Probably shouldn't say that on stream. So he's got 90 HP left. Which, kind of an awkward number unless I draw my choice band. I haven't seen any choice bands yet, so should be good to go. So he's starting to get his second Gardevoir powered up now. He is burning through his deck. He's got 8 cards left. Ah, choice band. No. I actually am very happy he's putting these down because it means his ends are not as strong. In terms of if it does come down to a deck out war. If it doesn't, then his ends are strong because he's more likely to draw into good cards. He's the only one that truly understands me. Look at him. Come on. There we go. Ooh, sensitive blade. Oh, break is not the top deck I wanted. I think it's maybe time to bubble. I'm actually going to Space Beacon now because if it does get knocked out, then sad times. Well, Mango's currently sharing that bundle with the Scratching Pole because he is going to town on that. Bubble! I mean, Guzma rips, so... He actually needs energy this time. And he might need to dig for that. I'm hoping he does. I really need some water. One thing you should always do before you stream is get a cup of water because my throat is parched. But I don't feel like if I stream 2 hours, I don't feel like it's warranted to go have a water break. I haven't earned it, right? If I'm streaming 2 hours. If you stream 2 hours, then you sure have a water break. Do you watch any TV or anything? Not live TV. I definitely watch TV shows, TV series. Um, I'm currently going through The Office, the US version. I'm absolutely loving it. Um, it's just really cool. I always loved the UK version of The Office. Has a different kind of charm. One's better than the other. I think the US version's more comedic, um, you know, unrealistic, things like that. Whereas the UK version's more down to earth. Well, not down to earth, but more realistic in the sense that, yeah, this I've seen this boss kind of thing. Like, I love that. So I love them both for different reasons. Hey, I'm taking prizes. How about that? Isn't that cool? What a great time. Well, Guzma's kind of cool. Zero 6 against Guardi? What you on about? Don't know what you're on about. So the fact that he's only used 2 VS Seek is kind of scary. 2-6, thank you very much. God. So, yeah, Guzma's scary. I mean, this water energy just goes here, because why not? Am I bubbling? Probably not, right? If I hit tails, then I just lose. He needs VS Seeker in either case. So maybe I do bubble. Maybe I don't bubble, I mean. Shadow Stitch? Is that more reasonable? Shadow Stitch seems reasonable. I wish I could end this turn. The Wonder Energy. That looks like Primal Clash. Don't know if they did a reprint. I'm out of touch with these kind of things. I don't know what he just did, but he shuffled his deck. Oh, VS Seeker. So sad. I don't think he played a single consistency supporter in that matchup. Not one. That is insane. Deck can draw. Huh. I had more rotated decks. I don't know. I must have not have the cards. Right. There's only one deck you should be considering next season once the rotation hits. I should probably show the deck, but honestly, it loses nothing. It loses Electrike / Regirock if you want to build your deck bad. Shout out to Luke and Joe. What else does it lose? Oh god, it's a Void Hand. It honestly doesn't lose a hell of a lot. Yeah, VS Seeker is a good card. I just realised I was playing non-VS Seeker Greninja versus VS Seeker Gardevoir, so post-rotation, what just happened there would never happen. I could have done with you a little earlier. Tapu Koko. I need to play around with Taf Coco. Might need to invest in some Co cards and start building some more decks. It is bloody hot in this room. Alright, let's see what we can do. I don't know how this happened, but every single time I played Xerneas today, I'm playing against Volcanion, so no idea why. I'm not too sad about that. N. Give me an elixir. Cool. Alright. So I'm gonna Ultra Ball here. I am down. Do I have you on BTCGO, Beedrill fanboy? So I'm using Bridget here, right? I'm getting Xerneas Oranguru. Your lad? Cool. I'm just gonna Bridget now, maximize my odds, right? What do you want? What do I want you to play? Literally anything you want to play, man. I'm super easy. Hey, we have a turn 1. Cool. And we have support for next turn, so all in all, not the worst opening. He does have a 2 energy Volcanion, which is scary. But what can we do? What can we do? That's just a pretty normal turn 1 for Volcanion, isn't it? Yeah, I'll probably be around for like 2 more games after this one. So a 2 viewer games probably, and then planning to finish streaming around about 11. I've got some stuff I need to do before I go to bed tonight. Thankfully, I'm not working tomorrow. I've managed to get Friday, Saturday, Sunday off. So happy days there. Have to get World's Weekend off, right? Have to. So I'm hoping he doesn't get a either a Floatstone or a Field Blower. Those are the 2 cards I don't want to see right now. But his deck likely plays at least 2 of both. Oh, hello. That's a Burning Energy. Why don't people stick to basics and play just regular Fire Energy? I mean, it's pretty good. Alright. So that slow turn there is super good for us. I mean, we have an E-Hammer for this bloody Burning Energy. Oh my god. So disgusting. But at the same time, this dude should be punished. Oh, so disgusting. We'll Oranguru first. Maybe we get something. Elixir. So unlikely to hit, but you still use it. Cool. I think there's only 5 energies in there, so. Post rotation, my champ will come over. You play Komodo, but you know I'm playing Xerneas, son. You know I'm playing Xerneas. Bring that Komodo. Cool. Elixir, come on. So you can see we're playing Skylar in this post-rotation build. I quite like the idea of Skylar because what it means is we can dig for the stadium if we really need it. So that's why I'm playing that. So we Geomancy here. I should have attached one of these fairy to the Xerneas brick. Mango! This is not a toy. Oh, I love this song. Just, it doesn't even have to be a good song, it just reminds me of the very first time you play Colosseum. It's beautiful. Ooh, switch. A day in the life of Mango is sleeping in my crotch. So I'm not sure you really want that. Two decks already? We'll play a best of two, I guess, then. I've got two decks too, so works out. I really don't want a Sycamore here, but you got a Sycamore. You just got a Sycamore. Cool. I'm gonna super it early. So Guzma's pretty good for him here. I'm just gonna energy drive this again. Soften them up. How many elixirs? I've used 3 elixirs, which is actually kind of rough. I'm conserving my energies. $20, $40, $60, $80, $100, $120, $140, $170 damage. I think I play Field Blower in this list actually. I never really thought about it, but I do play Field Blower in this list. So I should have been playing more towards that. I can knock things out with Field Blower now. So I really want to do the damage if I can. But I can't. So we're just going to end. We really want to draw this elixir. There's the Field Blower. I'm going to hold on to it. There's no real need to use it yet. Yeah, energy drive will do. Field Blow there was not nice. Neverous Floatstone. Or Sycamore. All these things were not nice. They were unkind. Well, he didn't need to steam up twice, but he did. I'm happy he did. Okay. Stretcher's cool. So Superrod is just going to get the energies back in because I need energy this turn. Then I'm just going to Stretcher for the break. Means I can't Max Elixir for it anymore, but I'm not counting on Max Elixir anymore. It's too unlikely. I'm going to Choice Band the Tapu Lele because it's actually probably going to be my last attacker. Field Blow some things. And we shall Wonder Tag for Sycamore and really go for this Fairy Energy. I mean, we're guaranteed to hit it. Pretty sure. Maybe that's not the right play, but we've committed. So, Lysander's rough. Oh, there's the Guzma. Does he have the energies? Now he has the energies. Ah, damn it. So we finally lost the game. Alright, I should have been added. Trade complete. Oh yeah. Requests. Kuja89, I assume that is you, Beedrill fanboy. In which case I shall challenge you. Top 3 favourite decks of all time. It's hard because I have a favourite format, but I played so many different decks in that format that I never developed like a favourite out of them. So even though the SP era was my favourite, I wouldn't actually say any of those decks were my favourite decks. Yveltal is a clear standout #1 for me. I really feel like I was a strong Yveltal player. There was a era, so to speak, where I top cut. I'd like to say I top cut about 3 regionals, and this is like top 8 at 3 regionals and about 9 city championships in a row with the Yveltal. It's by far the most success I've had with any deck. So definitely Yveltal's up there. Manectric Bats will be my #2. Deck that Luke actually was the brainchild of, in my opinion. Some people may say otherwise, but I believe Luke was the one that really started to push that. We both played it, so he came up with the idea, and it convinced me enough to play it, and we both played it at regionals, and unfortunately neither of us cut, but we kind of really put it on the map. I really enjoyed that deck. Po Town. You've got to be kidding me. So, funnily enough, Manectric puke and all that, but my record as Yveltal against Manectric was absurd. Um, Actually absurd. It was insane. I had an unbelievable record against Manectric as Yveltal, to the point where I just started to think that it wasn't that bad a matchup. Hey. So, hey, don't get disheartened about that matchup. I actually think it's not too bad. I even once beat Mega Manectric Pyro. That was a deck that set up, and I beat it. I remember that was one of the hardest I've had to win. I've had to battle for a win. Yeah. You both Yveltal and Manectric backs. I felt like I had a strong sense of like skill cap of being able to outplay my opponent. And that's what I really enjoyed about it. So funnily enough, this Potown has meant that I can Lysander KO the Garbodor. That's fantastic. Assuming he doesn't knock me out here or get rid of my energy. If he gets rid of my energy, I'm sad. I am sad. Or knocks me out. Sad either way. Floatstone is just sad. So please no Floatstone. But I'm hoping he'll prioritize Floatstone in the Garbodor. Oh, oh. Evo Soda to avoid taking damage from Potown. It's cool. Fortunately, I'm gonna have to bring this. I won't be able to bring this Greninja back to hand. It's kind of sad. There's no way, is there? Oh well. Yeah, I just draw this thing on. It's weird, in the camera, I'm just looking at the camera, the beard and the moustache definitely meet. It just doesn't seem to look like it. It seems like it's just a floating moustache. Very weird. I never got around to my third favourite deck. Third favourite deck. What are we talking here? What are we thinking? I'm actually going to have to go back to SP era. I'm going to say Valgar. Disgusting deck. Absolutely filthy deck. I really enjoyed it. This Potown is putting in work. Oh, I can't deal with it. I'm just going to have to take the damage. It sucks, but... Why did I promote the Staryu? Question these things. Yeah, absolutely. If Yveltal was relevant again. If. Unfortunately. Right now it's a big if. Yveltal mirrors were actually my favourite form matchup like ever. Ever. What am I doing here? Like, guess I'm drawing Water Shuriken in. And I'll just so Moonlight Slash to 70, which puts him on 130. Shadow Stitch into 70. 130. Was that good enough? I think it is. Yeah. Yeah, Shadow Stitch in's fine. I remember one of my favourite wins was Yveltal Mirror, but he was playing Raichu. That's actually one of my favourite wins ever in tournament. It's one of those matches that I'll always remember because I had to play out of my skin to win the matchup. Yeah, pretty much the only like unskillful thing that could come from the mirror was a nasty heads tails on laser. That's probably the only thing I didn't like about that format. The prevalence of that was kind of annoying. I never liked games being decided like that. Field Blower, huh? Seems good. Seems good. I mean, on the turn that I'm about to do a lot of evolving, seems good. I'll make a weird play here. C brought it back. Let's go. Not sure what else we need here. Probably a Froakie, actually. No. Probably Frogadier. Ah, you never had to play in the laser era. The laser era was where I like Yveltal the most, but I actually think I have to return the energy to my hand, come to think of it. Because otherwise I have nothing next turn. Yeah. Whoops. Whoopsie. Cool. Not bad. I just think there's better decks than Expanded to play lasers with. I don't know. I just don't think, again, Yveltal, like, Expanded, I want to see, like, in my head the deck has to be unfair in Expanded. And I just don't get that impression about Yveltal. Alright, so I'm actually going to Sycamore this energy away. I'm only going to get rid of that. Brooklet Hill. We'll grab a Froakie. Darkrai GX laser. I mean, I definitely play one or two laser in a Darkrai deck just for the one-hit KO. I mean, if we get double heads on this timeable, then we're pretty happy. But if we don't, we are in a world of pain. Alright, let's go. Heads. We take those. Do I need the Starmie? I'm trying to remember when I evolved this Frogadier. Huh. Frogadier. I feel like it's been there a turn, in which case Greninja's the play. I do not need the Starmie yet. Hey. It was the turn. Very good. Very, very good. And I need Starmie this game, so I'm going to have to bench another Staryu. I think Starmie's like the most important thing right now. So I could actually just attack with Greninja Break, and the reason you do this because Drampa actually can't knock it out. Do I Shadow Stitch in? I think I do as well. So yeah, I'll do this. It is bad that you were hoping that. It's very bad. It was naughty. Absolutely filthy. Potown is back. See what Beedrill fanboy can do. So how much is this Garbodor already hitting for right now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, that's more than I thought. That's more than I thought. Okay. I really wasn't accounting for that, I'll be honest. Yeah. Okay. Things got hard. I did not realize I was doing that much damage. Yeah, Giant Water Shuriken is gonna have to do the business for me. Unfortunately, I've only got one. This is gonna be interesting. Stretcher to Frogadier. No, I need to shuffle in. No, that's rubbish. I need to start bubbling as well. Definitely need to bubble. Oh no, I needed to put a break in. Ouch. I really need to put a break in. Oh man. It's just got hard. I think either Decidueye or Volcanion will win Worlds personally. Looks like I just didn't even get punished. God, I hate this game. Yeah, either Decidueye or Volcanion. I don't think Gardevoir will win just because I don't think the list will be there yet. Thing is, 80 doesn't kill Garb because it's got 120 HP. Like, I can still Shuriken knock out the Dramper. This is still a play that I'm gonna do. So the Moonlight Slash wouldn't have changed any of the math regarding knocking out the Dramper. So it was always optimal to Shadow Stitch in there, just to make sure that lost my train of thought. I'm trying to think here, because if I'm in an interesting situation here. Where if we Lysander or Guzman knocks out my Greninja, I just lose. So I think I actually have to attack. I also have to bring the energy back to hand. This is a really, really hard play. Hard turn. But I think that's what I have to do. We do it. What is Stretcher potentially doing for me this turn? So tough turn. So what this does is, if he doesn't retreat out or whatever, this just gets knocked out by a Smack. And I'd love to win with a Smack. Right. Yeah. And if not, I can maybe get Greninja to get going. Ah. Oh no, I didn't bench the Froakie. It shouldn't matter. It shouldn't matter. But I really need to bench the Froakie there, because I might need to bubble. Alright. Let's see what happens here. So Floatstone was part of the puzzle that he needed. That's for sure. So I don't mind him. Oh, so he's getting the Guzma early. Okay. Very good play. Very good. Top deck Guzma for win. Awkwardly, if I top deck Guzma, then I shouldn't promote Staryu, right? Okay. Okay, it has to be this. Alright. So anyway. Let's scare him. This isn't Hearthstone where you can like hover over cards like this. Ah, good game. Good game. That was close. 10 damage off. Thanks a lot for the game. What's your name? Beedrill Lover, was it? Beedrill Fanboy. Close. Pretty much the same thing, right? I too am a lover of the Beedrill. The games went on a bit longer than I thought, so I'm probably gonna leave it at that. Just because I've got a headache and I've got things to do before I go to sleep. But hopefully the next 3 days are going to be really interesting. We're going to crown a new world champion. It's all going to be very fun. I'm going to be chilling out at my friends' and watching it, so I'm going to have a great time. And yeah, hopefully see you next week. I should be streaming. Haven't really planned what I'll be doing for next stream, but I have a pre and post format decks that I need to prepare, so I'll have a think around about what I want to do for next stream. But yeah, thanks a lot for tuning in. Everyone go watch Joe or Alex or someone cool from the from Europe hopefully win. No bias, of course. And cool. See you later.